Hello and welcome. This is The Stupid Truth, the podcast where we talk about the news that no one else really gives a shit about. So there we go. This is the second episode.
The second? Oh yeah, I forgot about that episode that we did about 4 years ago.
Yeah, and that was really bad, and that. But yeah, so we're going to try and do a lot more regular. We got better stuff to talk about, and both have better mics
better stuff to talk into.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy.
That's about it. Obviously, YouTube channels and stuff will be down in the description.
And if you're watching on my end, you're going to be seeing a Minecraft video. It's from our live stream last night, but I didn't record my audio, so yeah.
And mine, there's space for webcams, but we don't have webcams yet, so it's just put the space there for you. So it's not really one to watch at the moment. So just leave it in the background while you're playing Minecraft or whatever, doing your thing. Just leave it in the background. Alright. So first of all, gonna start off. New Transformers is fucking awful. That's what I'm saying.
See, I haven't seen this movie.
It is the worst. Ugh. They fell through glass, right? So they're in the desert. There's no Transformers or anything around. None of them have got there. They get dropped through this glass building. Drop through the glass explodes. How does the glass explode? It makes no sense. It's loud. It's constant explosions, and there's some random Irish dude in it, which just makes no sense. I'm gonna find
Irish people.
No, there's nothing wrong with Irish people. It's just they're there in the middle of Texas, wherever. Yeah, I think it's the middle of Texas. Everyone else is like American, and this random Irish geezer's just in the film.
You got a lot of Irish people in America.
It got a 6.3 on IMDb. It sucks. It got less than that.
How was the acting?
What's this guy's name?
Wasn't there like some underage shenanigans going on in that movie as well?
Yeah, Jack Rayner, that's his name. He was born in Colorado, so he's American, fair enough, but he just didn't really. He was Irish and just really irritated me. Obviously, he's got Mark Wahlberg in, who's just old.
Who's
That's
just
about
old,
it.
you know, he's just old.
And it's basically the same film again. But this time, there's some giant dinosaur robots, which makes absolutely no sense because they just randomly appear out of this prison, and they want to be friends with Optimus Prime.
But
and
at
then
least in these
Optimus
ones,
Prime randomly spawns a jetpack.
But
How's
I'm
he
gonna
do that?
rate this movie at 10 out of 10 because there's no Shia LaBeouf.
He just randomly spawns a jetpack.
10 out of 10. No Shia LaBeouf.
Biggest load of bullshit ever.
Well,
Alright.
so what happens? Does he just like transform and then a jetpack comes on?
Yeah, just the end of the film. He's just there, and he just flies off, just spawns a jetpack and flies away. But when he's like nearly dead on the floor, he doesn't think to use jetpack then. He just sit there ready to get his head cut off, and then all of a sudden, he's got a jetpack to fly away with. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. It really was. It just gave me a headache because there's so many explosions and bright flashiness and loud explosions, and the Transformers make so much noise.
Can you tell
stupid.
who's fighting?
Not really.
These movies are for 12 and under. If you're over 12 and you watch these movies, just stop.
It's something you watch just because you got nothing else to do.
The one good thing that Michael Bay is good at is making trailers, which is probably why you went to go see this movie, right?
I just want to go and see it because I saw all the other ones. My dad wanted to go and watch it. So I was like, yeah, sure. Why not?
Do you want to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, I do not.
I
do not want to see any Teenage Mutant Ninja
The
Turtles.
trailer looks good, but and then again, it also looks really bad.
It's a film about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon series is very good.
It's not even an animated film. It's an actual film.
Jan, it's kind of animated. The Turtles are animated.
Stupid. It's even worse. Like half animated and half not. That makes no sense.
The Turtles have to be animated. How are they going to get a real person to act the turtle?
Costume. Maybe.
They made that movie. Do you want to see an image from that movie about how bad it looked?
It's got Johnny Knoxville in it. What?
He must be desperating for money after
Uh,
Jackass fell through.
who else is in it?
Megan
No,
Fox.
yeah, that's it. Johnny Knoxville is Leonardo voice. No, people actually play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they go in their suits, and then they like superimpose over them, don't they?
Stupid. That's just stupid. Alright, what should we talk about next? Pick one.
The Black Ops 2, go in order of the dock.
Alright.
We're professional, we have the best segues in the
So,
business.
this is the news that deposed Panamanian dictator Manuel Noriega is suing Activision for the unauthorized use of his name and likeness in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. He's featured prominently in 2 of Black Ops 2 missions, filed the lawsuit yesterday.
He didn't file it yesterday,
in
he filed
his-
it.
He writes that the use of his image was designed to increase the popularity and revenue generated by the game. And
But the thing is, this guy's in jail.
he was portrayed as an antagonist and portrayed as the culprit of numerous fictional heinous crimes, creating the false impression that defendants are authorized to use his image and likeness.
This, what happened in Black Ops 2, yeah? Did you play the campaign?
No, never played the campaign.
Apparently, I've read online that in Black Ops 2, he was a guy that worked for the CIA and went rogue.
I don't see how he can complain. He's a former dictator.
And then, yeah, he's in jail right now.
He's like, yeah.
But these events, like, in real life, he worked for the CIA and then went rogue. Well, the US government.
What?
And then went rogue. So it's public domain. This stuff actually happened, and he's trying to sue them over it.
I just don't get how. Yeah, you're making me look bad, but you did it in real life.
And he's in jail. Does he really deserve the right to be able to sue people?
While Black Ops 2 does indeed show him committing fictional crimes, it's worth noting that they are arguably not out of line with crimes he's actually been convicted of, including involvement in drug trafficking and the murder of political opponents. He's not currently serving a 20-year sentence in Panamanian prison just because. So yeah, so he's in prison, and now he's complaining.
He seems to be in a very bad prison also.
Can't imagine he is going to actually get any money from that, to be honest.
No, I don't think it's going to go through. And how much is he trying to sue them for?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
Don't think. Hang on.
They probably just declared the suing and then would have
Yeah.
done
Oh, hang on. Washington. Found another story. Hold up.
Ooh.
Washington loses 250 million GTA San Andreas lawsuit.
Les Justin.
Jesus. This is from. Oh, okay. This is from November 2nd, 2012. Quite interesting, though. A former backing singer of hip hop group Cypress Hill has lost a $250 million lawsuit with Rockstar over his likeness being used for CJ from Grand Theft Auto, which is basically what Lindsay Lohan did
Yeah.
to
But
GTA 5.
that photo of Lindsay Lohan, that Lindsay Lohan claimed looked like her, also looks like any blonde girl with a camera.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that up on my wall as well right now. I have the poster.
You pedophile.
So there we go. Black Ops 2 getting sued. I'm pretty sure it's like a bit late, really.
Yeah,
since it was,
it's like
last
it's
year.
2 games ago.
Like 2,
It's
3
almost
years
2
ago.
games. Yeah, it's almost 2 games ago.
Alright. On to the next one.
We'll go through topics quite quick. We've only been doing this for about, I don't know.
Get ready for the great segue. Talking about money, Star Citizen reaches $48 million funding. I can't read that word. Retaliator commercial on the way at the time.
Retailer.
Retaliator.
Yeah, retailer. Okay.
Cloud Imperium Games dogfighting space MMO Star Citizen, which looks fucking awesome, by the way.
It does.
If you haven't seen it,
I
definitely
should
have
have
a look.
applied for the beta before.
Has reached $48 million in funding, which means that it will now get its own commercial, the Retaliator ship. It was a close race, but the Retaliator pulled ahead. The Avenger was a close second, the symbol of the United Empire. Empire of so I guess it's something to do with the game.
Yeah, that's something to do with the game. But at $49 million, all backs will receive the AXI and space plant. Don't know what
Similar
that
to a
is. It's something in
bonsai
the game.
tree.
It's better.
There would be no more stretch goals.
For
Previous
one night,
creators
every 100 years, they sell the plants.
wanted to Star Citizen as the team wanted to concentrate on getting everything it had promised into the game, but following a community vote, it was decided that stretch goals would continue. So basically, it is like a space battle game. You getting ships fly around, play each other
Yeah,
up.
that's true.
But it looks fucking insane.
It's an MMO. It's a quite small build team working on it with $48 million.
It looks so sick.
They're
The graphics are insane.
This was posted on July 15th, so it's a little bit out of date, but it's not too out of date. They're just gonna have more now. I should go to their Kickstarter.
It's insane. Yeah, so definitely worth checking that out if you're into them sort of games. It's basically the space levels on Star Wars Battlefront, really, just a bit better.
A lot better graphics. When you get into the ship, you throw your hat, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, but Star Wars Battlefront's best.
Star Wars Battlefront was your OG.
Bungie explaining. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome game. I don't know. I reckon it'd get quite boring after a while. It's just the same thing over and over again.
And it looks really nice. It's only in beta right now.
But
Actually,
yeah,
it's not even in beta. It's in alpha. They're gonna add so much more.
But like when you play the game, there's not really much else you can do if you're in like ships. There's only like a limited amount of stuff you can do within the game.
Have you seen people play Eve?
Yeah, but that's different.
It's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not really that different. There's just about 10 grand spent on one ship that you have to spend 3 years before you can actually do it. You fly the ship.
Well, I probably won't be getting it.
There's one ship in there. It's the most expensive one that you can get. It's $275. You get beta access. You get CD of the game soundtrack.
Ooh.
There's a lot of stuff here. You get a Star Citizen digital download. And you get that ship that looks really cool. So, we were talking about Eve. I wonder if this game's going to turn into that. Like, there's going to be so much spent on ships, and in one battle to the death, they're going to lose like 20 grand.
Probably. That would just irritate me.
It was 20 grand in total. It wasn't 20 grand for one person.
But still.
It's still 20 grand.
And yeah.
And actually, how much did they actually lose from that? It wasn't 20 grand. It was way higher. EVE Online.
Previous creator. So yeah, that's about it. Ever since their introduction, humanity has been fascinated by these beautiful plants and wait for them to boom. So basically, they're creating loads of stuff in the game, so they're trying to make like a whole backstory and stuff around the game, and all the planets and stuff that you go to.
Yeah,
Which is quite cool.
On the EVE Online thing, there's a spaceship worth more than $200,000. It was destroyed in the biggest virtual space battle ever.
Fuck that. That's stupid.
They're called Titans, I believe, and there were 75 of them.
That's just stupid.
There were 75 of them destroyed, so that's the 200 Gs. And originally, the record that was destroyed was 12.
Stupid.
And you have to spend months just to learn how to fly this ship.
Fuck that.
So it's also a time investment.
In game, Jesus. Not real life. It's not astronaut training.
No, it's just a time sink. It's just a time sink into a waste of a lot of money that the Yogscast will probably take for their new Kickstarters.
Which?
Segway for the win.
This was actually yesterday. Yesterday at 7:03 precisely. The news broke that the Yogscast have declined to comment on the claims they received $150,000 of their Yog Ventures Kickstarter money. The failure has taken what may well be the first step towards ugliness, with an assertion to the developer Wintercule Games that $150,000 of the money raised went to the Yogscast, which was to use it to create physical rewards and hire a lead programmer for the project. But roughly 2/3 of that amount remains unaccounted for, according to figures released in a new final Kickstarter update.
So is this for their game that they were going to make?
Yeah, and apparently they've taken some of the money. I
thought this was about the Yogscast taking, Space Engineers, the game.
Yeah.
They made a deal with them about, for a week, we get 10%, well, it's random, they didn't specify how much they get. For example, 10% of all the profit you get in game sales. And then they said that 99% of what, they said that 10% of what they get goes to charity.
Fair enough.
So they get game revenue for a whole week, and then 10% of that goes to charity, and they get rich out of just making videos for the game and promoting it.
So apparently they didn't deny the allegation, saying only that there's no value in going into detail. The condensed version of the Yog Ventures cancellation is that Yogscast, a game-related YouTube collective, and Wintercule Games teamed up to make an open-world sandbox adventure featuring characters created by Yogscast. After raising $567,000 in a 2012 Kickstarter campaign, Wintercule missed multiple milestones and continued to come up short on the quality expectations, leading Yogscast to refuse to advertise pre-orders, effectively cutting off a much-needed source of funding. Yogscast distanced itself from the project even further following its collapse, but said it would do its best to satisfy backers despite being under no obligation to do so. It also said that people seeking refunds would have to do so through Wintercule. So basically, they got the money, the game failed, and they're saying they're not going to give them the money back.
Yeah, it says here that the developer admitted to an inexpense led to mismanagement payment. After 2 weeks of work, his contract did not specify the conditions, but basically what he had to do was which an artist walked away with $35,000 lump sum because of a misunderstood contract, I guess. In the end, we negotiated that $150,000 would be transferred to Yogscast with an understanding that they used the money exclusively to create and ship all the physical rewards. So pretty much the Yogscast.
But they didn't.
So pretty much the Yogscast just failed with their Kickstarter by mismanaging their money. It's not like they really need the Kickstarter. They're rich enough, aren't they?
And then they kept some of the money themselves.
Why did they have to make the Kickstarter? They could have just been like, yeah, we'll make this game under our company and profit big time. Because Yogscast, people are going to buy that game.
Somebody, there it is, didn't refer to any specific numbers in a response posted on Reddit, in which he wrote, "Any monies the Yogscast have received in connection with this project has been spent on this project." He also opted not to discuss the nature of the relationship between Yogscast and Wintercule, saying only that the developer failed to live up to its promises and that Yogscast is doing its best to clean up the mess. "We're not ready to make a detailed statement about what happened with Yog Ventures." Wintercule's statement omits much, and I would disagree with a number of points, but there's no value in going into detail. Our only goal right now is to ensure that we provide the best possible experience for the backers that we can. "I can honestly say this has been our goal throughout," he wrote. "I would just like to say that this project was started when the Yogscast was just me and Simon making videos out of our bedrooms. We met Chris and trusted his qualifications and assertions that we could trust him with our brand and, even more importantly, our audience. Needless to say, I'm upset and embarrassed, but strongly believe the backers will end up getting far more value and a far better result than they originally anticipated when they backed this project." So they're still working on it, really? 2 years.
Yeah, they've been working on it a while. I remember when I first saw them at E3 or PAX, one of them. I saw a video that they uploaded about the video game. There was a playable beta for it, and it's been 2 years since that beta.
Fair enough.
It seems a bit
Fair,
bendy to me.
fair enough.
Segways.
Fair enough. So
Speaking
yeah,
of bendy, the new Samsung Galaxy Note 4 apparently is going to be like the curved Samsung TVs.
flexible display
So
and
it kind
camera
of
specs.
curves. So you know when it's flexible, does that mean it goes back to being straight?
I believe so. Let
Okay,
me read
good.
it.
If it can go back, it's all fine. But if it stays curved, I might have to kill someone. Hey NSA, how you doing, buddies?
Is pumping loads of materials such as stainless steel, aluminium, and magnesium. Word of that flexible display has also popped up again. Oh, so it hasn't been confirmed yet. However, this could be
No, this
limited
is a
to the
rumor.
premium model. It could only be the premium model.
But like Michael Bay said, the teleprompter's wrong. Bye.
Samsung drops eye-catching hint: Galaxy Note 4 with retinal scanner. So this could be a pretty good phone. If it's got bendy display, a retinal scanner.
Do you know what any of them is?
Yeah, scans your eyes.
That means they're going to target ads at how long you stare at them.
It may launch the Galaxy Note at IFA 2014. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but that's what it says.
And so how much do you think this phone will cost? Just because of the curved feature.
500, 600 quid probably.
How much does the Galaxy cost already?
I don't know.
200? 300?
Galaxy Note 3. And 500 quid.
Okay.
32 gig. Vodafone UK £9 apparently. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not right. Yeah, 400, 500 quid.
Alright.
The next one will probably be a little bit higher. 500, 600, I'm guessing.
Probably.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but it also depends if they like upgrade the hardware a lot, because like from the Galaxy S4 to the S5, there was pretty much no hardware jumps. That's why a lot of people were disappointed with the phone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this phone's gonna offer.
So far, news and rumors about the device are pretty slim on the ground. We expect they'll pick up steam once the dust has settled on the Galaxy S5, but we have heard a few things, from the possibility of a 64-bit processor to a curved screen and more.
The camera is also believed to be 16 megabit pixels. If they're keeping the Galaxy 4 is a pretty decent snapper by the sound of it. Very good. The 16 megapixel camera will be interesting.
It should have a 5.9-inch display.
Should it now?
Because all the other ones it's gone up in 0.2 inches every time. Started 5.3, 5.5, 5.7. So if they keep going, it should be 5.9. That may make logical sense, but the mention of the phone lists it as having a 5.7-inch display on an Indian site, and there's another one that also pegs it at 5.7 inches, so it may not be getting any bigger. As for the resolution, it suggests that the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 will have a 2560 by 1440 QHD screen, which would make sense, as now that the LG G3 has just such a display, it's likely that all sorts of phones will follow suit.
So they're making a 1440p.
Pretty much.
But apparently, I've heard from sources that have used these 1440p phones, they don't make any difference, because it's a phone. Like, from 1080p to 1440p on a phone, it doesn't make much difference, because most images on the phone aren't 1440p.
Yeah, but
it's just an obscure resolution.
They're gonna do it.
They'll probably do it, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
So far, Apple is the only phone maker that uses 64-bit chips, but Samsung is set on joining the party. They're very actively working on 64-bit right now. So
the
we
iPhone
didn't
5
see,
is a 64-bit.
Yeah. We could well see it should. The Note 3 had 3 gigabytes of RAM, so we could well see the Galaxy Note 4 rock up with a tasty 4 gigabytes under the hood.
That is the worst.
That's quoted.
No.
Both the Note 3 and Galaxy S5 sport the Adreno 330 GPU, which leaves the door wide open for the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 to enter the fray with a beefed up graphical processor. Could this be the best gaming mobile to date? If you believe some Antutu benchmark results, the Galaxy Note 4 may well rock up in 2 variants, one sporting a quad-core Snapdragon 805 version, an Orendo 420 GPU, and another with an octo-core Exynos 5433, the newest version of the processor, and an ARM Mal T760 GPU combo. Both are said to have 3 gigabytes of RAM backing them up and 32 gigabytes of internal storage. It's going to be a pretty beast phone.
It will be, but whether this curvedness will annoy people.
Galaxy Note 4 has a 13 megapixel camera, and the S5 has just a 16 megapixel sensor. So the Note 4 could be Samsung's best camera phone yet.
Look at them. New topic.
So yeah, so it's going to be a
segue from that.
very, very good phone to keep your eye out on. Could bring him millions of dollars. Talking about millions of dollars. The Dota 2 tournament just finished.
That one.
Just finished a couple of 2 days ago, I believe, which was on ESPN, which I just think's stupid. It was broadcast on ESPN. Yes. Really.
It was.
Really, is anyone gonna watch that really on ESPN?
You never know. They might be flicking through the channels, be like, "Oh, what's this?" I played video games back in the 2000s.
Chinese team Newbie, great name for a team by the way, well done, has claimed the Dota 2 championship crown at the International 4, along with a grand prize check worth more than $5 million. Ended in an unexpected fashion today, as Newbie, which went 7-8 in the group stage, prevailed against Vice Gaming in the finals. Another Chinese team put on a much more dominant performance in single match action with a 12-3 record that included, prophetically as it turned out, a loss to Newbie. Vice actually defeated Newbie in the first match, but came back with a dominant performance to win. So this is the first year that 2 Chinese teams have gone head to head in an international final. Newbie's victory earns it a first place prize of just over $5 million. To be precise, $5,028,308. And they got to split that 5 ways. Oh, that's going to be really awkward, isn't it, with all the
how much was the total?
All the extra dollars. 5,502,8,308. I've done that wrong. 5,028,308. Divide that by 5. So they will get $1,005,661.60 each. And then they'll change that back into Chinese money and have like 10 billion.
10 billion yang.
Last year, the tournament the victory was 1.4 million, so it's gone up a lot. The runner-up,
donations.
Yeah, all the people. If you bought stuff in the game, that's what it went to.
Uh-huh.
As the runner-up, Vice Gaming will take home just shy of $1.5 million. So they had the prize pool was 10 million, I think, for playing a video game. Not even a good one.
Why do you hate this game so much? I don't understand your hate for this game. I don't really like the game, but
$5 million.
I hate it.
$5 million.
Joke. The professional players at the game.
They got $5 million.
Jack, how long did Optic train for each day?
A long time.
Yeah, they probably do the same in Dota.
$5 million.
Yeah.
That's just...
You'd be pretty happy if Optic won $5 million, wouldn't you?
Won't make any difference.
Boom.
Don't care about the money they win. Just support the team.
Then why do you care about the money that they win?
Gonna take a quick ad break. Be back in a second. We back.
That was an unorganized ad break. I'm not sure what already happened.
All good.
Why did we take the ad break?
Why not? Gotta do it.
Could have notified me.
Give yourself a little break. I did. I notified you when I said it.
Could have notified me prior to this.
Alright, we are back. So let's jump straight into the next topic. Netflix. Good old Netflix. Has just passed. This was 10 hours ago, so pretty up to date.
Their profits of $71 million, which for you British folk like us, £42 million in profits. So their company is profiting that much. I don't know where all the profit's going to go.
They made their total revenue for the second quarter of 2014. Business talk. Was $1.14 billion, which is around £670 million.
So that's how much their company got in total.
Yeah, that was the total revenue.
After expenditures and taxes, 42 million was left over.
And they have just passed 50 million members as well. So, a lot of people. A lot of people.
Yes.
It's quite. I don't know. It's quite surprising though. There's that many people. Because you think you use 5 per account.
It says in the article that they are taking on established brands like HBO. HBO service sucks. It's only in the US, and you're only allowed to.
And they have like one good show.
And I believe on HBO you pay for it and you get ads.
Probably.
I've been told.
The company has revealed it now has over 50 million subscribers in over 40 countries. With original shows like Orange is the New Black, House of Cards, and others becoming ever more popular, Netflix growth shows no sign of stopping. Even the World Cup can't slow Netflix down. During the company's second quarter earnings conference call today, CEO Reed Hastings said viewership showed no drop-off during the competition, even in host country Brazil. That's because football sucks and no one really cares about it.
You love football far too much to say that.
I don't.
You watch it all the time. You were watching the World Cup. You were really upset that no one had scored in the final game for like 4 minutes.
I was watching it to see how bad it was.
Nah.
And it was on every day.
You love it. You're just trying to show up your American rap, aren't you? Like, you're American like you guys.
Considering the country with the most fans at the World Cup was America. Just dropping the facts.
Why do you know that fact if you don't care about the footballs? Or soccer?
Reddit dinner. Came from international streaming. $307 million came from international streaming.
Have you watched Orange is the New Black?
No.
It's a very good show. It's the first show to get us cleared for a second season before the first season was over.
That's fantastic.
The second season was great. Apparently it might be cancelled for season 3. And then there was a rumour saying it's not been cancelled for season 3. I hope it's not. It's a great show. You should really watch it. And then there's also Breaking Bad on there. I bet you get excited about the Breaking Bad.
And VHS as well.
VHS sucks.
Just gonna throw that out there. VHS.
It's a good concept, but they drag it out for far too long.
It's only 6 episodes. They need more.
They cannot keep my attention.
Freddie, we know you're listening. So yeah, we're a few more episodes. Sweet. They probably are, to be fair, because they tweeted me the other day, so they're probably listening to the podcast.
They don't know your Twitter's linked with your YouTube.
Yeah, they did. They
Such a fanboy.
It's a pretty cool dude. Let's check out his Twitter. So my YouTube videos like, oh man, this dude's sick. So yeah, we'll be on the Rocket Jump podcast soon. Just give me a call. I'll be over. Yeah. Well, they are releasing Connect for PC.
What?
Saw it the other day. They are releasing Connect.
Well, actually, this might be a good thing, actually.
Why?
Because developers, like the game developers aren't going to do anything with it. But like now people that can plug it into the computer can have all the free reign with it and mod the hell out of it. Unlike
This
Xbox, where you just plug it in, it's got its base uses.
version of Kinect is similar to the 3D motion tracking camera that comes with it. What? It's $200
That's how much Kinect
for a
is.
camera.
No,
That's
camera with voice recognition. God.
Wow.
That's some pretty good technology right there.
Voice recognition, which isn't going to work with your computer because it's programmed for Xbox.
No, they're bringing out drivers with it, Joe. They bring out drivers.
Sat there at your PC. Xbox, turn on. Oh wait, it's not. It's not an Xbox.
I don't think they're going to have voice commands for the computer, but what you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to write programs that can use the Kinect.
Xbox.
Personally, I've never used it, but there are some people that can find a use for it.
$200. Oh, they're releasing a development kit apparently, which will remain free, but Microsoft will ask for no fees for those who release commercial products. So basically, if you make something, you can't charge for it.
Yeah.
Well, a good thing called AdFly, get you some money. That's how you do it.
What, AdFly? Just like link your program on AdFly.
Yeah.
They don't pay that much.
Still better than nothing. Microsoft is likely expecting some developers to want to release gaming software, which is why it is providing the SDK at no cost. We'll see if that happens, as few studios are even making games for the Kinect on Xbox One. It's really pointless for Xbox, really. Literally, like, the only use for it is the Xbox fitness game and to go. Xbox, turn on.
And then in Left 4 Dead, get off me, what are you, crazy?
Turn off.
That's what you say, to get humans off of you. There's like to wind humans up while you're fighting them in Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising. You just go, are you crazy?
And you can, if you play NBA 2K14, if you speak in the background, the game assumes you're swearing and gives you a foul in the game.
Wow.
So I was sat there playing it, and then just spoke, and the ref's like, bad language, and gave the other team the ball. It was like, yeah, fuck you, ref, and then he didn't give anything. So he doesn't give it when you actually swear, and when you just normally speak. It's just like, yep, give him the ball.
This is why people wanted to be able to unplug the Kinect.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they should. PC builders primarily used Kinect for Windows for interesting robotic experiments and medical devices.
Yeah, there was a robot made that had the Kinect sensor and could navigate through a room.
Yeah, I think there's a video for that right underneath this, but I'm not gonna watch it. For example, the University of California at Berkeley.
If you ask me, this whole thing's just gonna crash.
Autonomous quadrocopter robot that can sense and avoid obstacles using a Kinect camera.
Yeah, no, I don't see any use for the Kinect personally, but I'm sure there are people out there that can.
I definitely won't be buying it.
I just think this whole thing's gonna be exploited and crash. Segway for the win.
I don't get it.
No, Segway for the win, because the headline for this is this is on the BBC.
This serious news now, guys.
The flight, you've probably all heard about the flight MH17. It went down over where? Where did it go down?
Got shot down over eastern Ukraine.
Yes, Ukraine.
Shot down by the Russians.
Everyone in it died. And
298 people.
There were Facebook pages made for the people that died. And then people apparently have been disguising their links as to things, saying they're for something else, and then disguising them as they are for that thing. And it links them to pornographic images. And people have been posting these on the plane site, the pages for the people that died in the plane crash.
Oh yeah, I got a Facebook community page dedicated to Liam Sweeney, one of the 298 people victims, uses his name and picture. Its sole post is a link entitled "Video camera caught the moment plane MH17 crash over Ukraine." However, the link takes users to a pornographic website. Moreover, anyone who clicks on it is then asked to call a phone number in order to verify that they are 18 or over. Whoever it is now has your caller ID, and you could get a lot of nuisance calls. Why would you? And there's always stuff like that though. I just think you're stupid if you click on that, because you always see like, it's like
you always see the links like goo, .gl.
Yeah, and it's not even because like now.
But them
if
links are actually made by Google. That's the Google link shortener. But people use it because it looks like Google, and then they
now
scare you with like scare links.
they play like all the videos will just play on Facebook, so you don't have to go to any other websites. So you see that you think it's like when the Paul Walker when he died, there's like videos like the moment caught where his car went up in flames. You click on it, it takes you to some random website. It's not even like a video link. They put like a picture and then like the YouTube thing on it, so you think it's a video. You click on it, it's a website all the time.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you got to sync your Facebook. It's like, all right, you
heard.
sync your Facebook, nothing happens, and they just like post shit to everyone for like 10 hours. They literally just keep like sharing this link across your Facebook, and
cool.
it doesn't work. And then other people like, click it, and then literally your whole thing just gets filled up with that.
I have been just informed that there has also been some Twitter abuse. As of Friday the 18th of July, a security firm, Trend Micro, reported that it had detected tweets pretending to be about pretending to be about MH17, but which actually also bore spam links. So people are doing it on Twitter as well.
Yeah. Wow.
This bit of it's funny, but it's kind of
not funny at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite depressing.
It can be funny, but it's also...
Let's go into a little bit more upbeat thing here. I just found a link. The list of this year's highest paid actors has been released. Ooh. Any guesses? Number one?
Number one. Robert Downey Jr. No, he hasn't been moving this year.
Yeah.
Wait, was that right?
Yeah. Top of the earnings totaling around $75 million, 43 mil. And he did like 2 films.
Yeah.
Iron Man and the Avengers. I'm guessing it probably went over that way. The majority of the actor's pay from June 2013 to June 2014 came from his role in the Iron Man film. That film made $1.2 billion. As Iron Man, he's the driving force behind 4 of Marvel's biggest hits, including the Avengers. Former pro wrestler Dwayne Johnson, or The Rock, has jumped from 5th to 2nd place. He's estimated to have made $52 million after starring in G.I. Joe, Retaliation, and the Fast and Furious films. Hangover star Bradley Cooper placed 3rd with $46 million.
What year is this set for?
June 2013 to June 2014.
Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio, 4th rank, after starring in 2 major films, Wolf of Wall Street, which made $395 million worldwide.
Such a good film. Watch
it. And The Great Gatsby, which earned him around $39 million. 4 actor Chris Hemsworth completed the top 5 with $37 million. Mark Wahlberg, who was in 4th place last year after appearing in the comedy Ted, just made it into the top 10 this year along with Will Smith. Both actors earned around an estimated $32 million.
Did Tom Hanks not make a movie that year?
No, don't believe so.
Because if he did, he would have been on that list.
There was more at the top. Robert Downey Jr. highest paid actor, highest paid actresses. Angelina Jolie is the highest paid actress with estimated earnings of $33 million.
Yeah. You know Tom Hanks, he's the highest grossing actor.
Yeah.
I mean, like, from all of his movies, Toy Story, he's got a lot of money.
Forrest Gump.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
Saving Private Ryan.
Castaway.
He didn't. Shawshank Redemption, I think. So, yeah, basically, like...
He making that money.
Jennifer Lawrence picked up the Best Actress Oscar this year is 2nd. Her role in Hunger Games helped her reach her earnings of $26 million a year.
They're such bad movies.
Stop
watching them.
Kristen Stewart in the top 3 from Twilight. That's a bad movie. That's a bad movie. $22 million.
All these people that want vampire penises inside of them, stop. Just stop.
According to the Forbes website, Jennifer Lawrence was paid under $1 million for the first Hunger Games movie, but Lionsgate, who are now partnered with Rocket Jump, paid her more for the second installment. Angelina Jolie is engaged to fellow film star Brad Pitt, has 6 children. She recently confirmed she had... What? That's nothing to do. Jennifer Aniston is in 4th with earnings of $20 million. Emma Stone, who appeared in Amazing Spider-Man with real-life boyfriend Andrew Garfield, and $16 million, putting her at number 5. Sandra Bullock, who was 3rd in last year's list, dropped to 7th with estimated earnings of $14 million, while Julia Roberts also slipped from 6th to 9th place. Newcomer to the list, Mila Kunis, matched Roberts' earnings of $11 million. 2 films she starred in, Ted and Oz, earned a combined $1 billion at the global box office. There's a nice little list there I could have just read.
I think it's time.
So,
I think it's time for the random fact of the week.
I don't have a random fact.
Oh, you should have had the random fact ready. You should have prepared for this.
It's not a random fact. It's supposed to be a deep quote at the end.
Okay, deep quote.
No. Now, a little game we're going to play on the podcast.
Ooh,
I'm going to find a quote from Breaking Bad.
Oh, that one. I forgot about this.
And you got to try and identify who it is, and then you are going to do the same. I'll link you. Hold up. I'll put the website here.
Okay.
Actually, that's, yeah.
I'm going to try and find a really obscure one.
Put it in the TeamSpeak. Right, so you pick a season, and I'll pick a season and do different ones so we can't see it. Pick a season.
Okay, pick one.
No. Alright, I'm gonna go with... Where's the... over Albuquerque. Can't find it. I know what one of it. Okay. Ooh.
I'm just looking for a good quote.
This is intense.
This is some threading conversation for the podcast.
Oh, I need to go to my link from yesterday. You gotta do a good voice with it as well. Wants to be really obvious, but
I found the best one. This is really obvious, but it's a good quote.
Alright, go. You go first.
I'm not lying, Jesse. Listen to me. What would I have to gain? What possible? Who? What would? My God.
I'm just gonna guess that's Walt.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Get ready.
But why is Walt saying it? Why is Walt saying it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
He poisoned Brock.
Yeah. Alright, get ready. Get yourselves ready, guys. Get ready. It's gonna blow you away. I have spent my whole life scared, frightened of things that could happen, might not happen. 50 years I spent like that, finding myself awake at 3 a.m. But you know what? Ever since my diagnosis, I sleep just fine. What I came to realize is the fear, that's the worst of it. That's the real enemy. So get up, get out in the real world, and you kick that bastard as hard as you can, right in the teeth. Done.
I'm gonna have to say Walt Jr. What way?
Yes, but I think I'll win because my
Can I
speech.
in another quote?
My speech was right. We'll do two.
Yeah, okay.
It's my speech.
Here's my other quote. You gotta guess who this is.
All right.
I won.
No. Is it Tuco?
No.
I think it might have been Walt.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Get ready. Get yourselves ready. Yo, Gatorade me, bitch.
Jesse.
I'm loving this.
You got quite quiet.
I'm loving this. Cause I shouted in my mic. Wait, I got one more. Do 3. I got one more. Okay, we'll do 3. We'll do 3 an episode because we both did pretty good this side. So this is a decider, all right?
This is, yeah.
Mine's like a conversation though. I'll go first. Castor beans. So what are we gonna do with them? We're just gonna grow a magic beanstalk, huh? Climb it and escape? We are going to process them into ricin. Ricin beans? Ricin. It's an extremely effective poison.
Walt and
Boom.
Jesse.
Boom. Anyone need voice acting? I'm your guy. I'm your guy. You ever need voice acting? I'm the guy.
Okay, you gotta guess this one.
Go.
Wait, I'm gonna find it.
Ah, Jesus. I might just have to do another one to pass the time then.
Yeah.
My name is Walter Hardwell White. I live at 308 Negra Royal Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. This is my confession. If you're watching this tape, can you not pound your keyboard? Can you just type quietly, please? I was in the middle of saying.
No, that is me talking quietly.
If you're watching this tape, I'm probably dead. Murdered by my brother-in-law, Hank Schrader. Okay, guys. Okay. I'm pretty beast at this. I fucked dead. Yeah, so it's basically, I like Breaking Bad.
Are you
Just wait. Are you ready? I've got one more as well. I can't stop. Alright, you go. You do your
No,
one.
you don't.
Alright. Right, this one, you just gotta put this out there. Spoiler alert, because it's a pretty big spoiler. Alright. I watched Jane die. I was there, and I watched her die. I watched her overdose and choke to death. I could have saved her, but I didn't. Boom.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's basically me just showing off my amazing voice acting, really. Like, right now, sure.
Are you ready for mine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that little bitch. So, you must be his daddy. Let me get this straight. I steal your dope. I beat the piss out of your mule. And you walk in here and demand more meth? What's wrong with you?
That's pretty bad. Tuco impression.
It is, but I was just yelling it. That's as close as I can get. He's just a guy that talks.
Good job.
I'm not an impressionist, God.
Well, there we go. That's our segment of Breaking Bad impressions. I'm gonna probably add some like cool music in the background, maybe.
But you've got one thing wrong about that. This is not meth.
What's the point of being an outlaw? Here we go. So this is the deepest,
the final quote.
The deepest quote in all of Breaking Bad. Jesse, what's the point of being an outlaw when you got responsibilities? Badger, Darth Vader had responsibilities. He was responsible for the Death Star. Skinny P, true that. 2 of them bitches. It's just deep. That's deep.
And it's time for...
Now we go to the real deep segment of the show. This shit will blow your mind. Cue the music. No. I'm actually gonna put music in. I don't need. Right, gathering. Listen closely. You're gonna get blown away.
Just listen.
If I punch myself and it hurts, am I strong or am I weak? And there we go, guys. That brings to a close
That
this
brings
episode
the
of
first
Stupid
real
Truth.
episode. First real episode, second episode in total.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, subscribe to keep yourself up to date. We will definitely be trying to do it a lot more regular. And obviously get some hosts and stuff. Other guests and cameras and all that. And just improve all round. So yeah, if you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how you feel. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch and YouTube, all that stuff.
All the links in the description.
Downstairs. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna sign off with a little bit of music for you guys. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.